Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you some of the noxious weeds that we have on the farm and that we got to deal with. This is one of them. They're called thistles. I do not know the exact name of this thistle, but these are noxious weeds, and if they're not taken care of, they will take over the farm. You see we got one big one here coming up in the field, and I can already see another one coming up right here. So even though like we got one here, one there, you don't see much more. Probably as the season goes on and we get water on this, we'll start seeing them pop up all over the place. And I actually think I see another one right over here starting to come up. Yep, see we got another one popping up right here. So last year we spent a lot of time trying to get rid of these thistles. All along the west side of the north field there's thousands of them, and then we call this our moon field here, which is just on the other side of the ditch, and they were all along that. We did a lot of to get rid of the seeds, we did a lot of burning. So right now, like the way this is, it's not a problem. It's when it grows taller and makes a flower. That flower will house like 50,000 seeds, and if those seeds get out, you know, you just imagine how many more. And that's why I'm telling you that this is all we see now, but we'll start seeing more pop up. We did treat a lot of them with some chemicals to get rid of them, because there's so many of them. But so we worked on that and really concentrated on burning seeds to try to prevent them coming up. So since there's just a few now, what I'm probably going to do is I'll just get a shovel and I'll chop them down and load them up. So these ones, I know these ones won't grow back if you cut them off at the root. They're just a one-time seed. So not sure exactly the name of this. Both of them, I don't know the names. I know you can see they're a little bit different weeds here. As you can see, they got little thorns on them and stuff, so the cows don't eat them and can't eat them. So, but for now, we'll just shovel them out. There's a few more we'll go get, and then I'll show you later that we got a bunch coming up in the moon field, and we'll get some of those. And if it starts, like I said, if it starts to get too bad, we'll have to treat them with a chemical. And the chemical mixture that we use to treat them, it's designed for leafy plants like these. If we spray it, it will kill the grass around it for a little bit, but the grass will grow back. It doesn't permanently kill the grass. So that's a good mixture we have to be able to do that and not kill everything. So like I said, I'll go ahead and get these out, and then we'll go grab a few more that are in the field. So like I say, you see on this one, you see all the spikes on them, and that's why the cows won't eat them. Nothing will eat them, and that's kind of their defense to be able take over your land and stuff, just because nothing will eat them. So I went ahead and used Google, took a picture of it, and this is what it turns into. So once these flower, like I was saying, they'll there's like 50,000 seeds in these flowers, and a lot of them will get I mean, we've seen almost a whole plant flowers. I'd say probably at least 20 flowers on it, so you can imagine how many seeds those are. So we'll go ahead and do our best to keep eliminating them off the farm, and I'll try to put some of these in the description and stuff, so maybe you guys could see what they are if they're on your farm, and you guys can start trying to get them off. You know, not even got to be your farm, just your land, but they'll overtake your land, and they won't let grass grow and everything. So really good to get these off. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out. I'm gonna save this, I said, so I could get you guys. Like I said, I know them as like thistles, and this is probably the technical name. So well, I switched over to this. This one calls it a spur thistle. You see, it looks just like that one is. And these are the ones that'll, you know, I think all of them will get the seeds. Just hoping to get a little bit better image of it. But obviously it's, you know, I guess what we'd probably call it easier to remember is a spur thistle. As we go down, yeah, you see the purple flowers. I mean, some people think they look pretty and everything, but which they do, but they'll, like I said, they'll overtake your farm or your land. But like I said, I'll put some of this information in the description if you guys want to be able to see if you got them there and stuff. So I'll go ahead and get it out of here, and we'll move on to some other ones. I do recommend like leather gloves to handle these, just a little spikes of spurs they have. So you see these ones are a little different than the one we just cut out. This one was just over there behind us, so I went ahead and got it real quick while we're here. So I know where there's a few more of these over on the field, so we'll go maybe do a Google search on it and see if we can get the name of these. So let's head over there. So you see we got some here, and we even got a real small one right here that's starting to grow. That's what, you know, you see one, if you stand here and just concentrate and look, you can start seeing more. So I see one more out there, two more, three more. I see one over there. Whenever I pulled up here, I noticed there's probably about 4 behind us over here on the other side. So we do still have to drag this field with a chain harrow, which hopefully will knock some of these out, and we don't have to sit here and shovel them all. But we're gonna get out some of them right now, some of the bigger ones. Like I said, it's just gonna be a constant probably battle all year to keep these at bay, and just the more work we do on working on them and cutting them out and poisoning them if we have to, just we'll be able to get a handle on it and hopefully get them off the property. Can't say we'd probably get them off 100%, but I think we get most of them off. Like I said, I'll go ahead and take a Google image of it and see if it'll tell us what it is. So that one's called a musk thistle, and these are the ones that we were burning a lot of these ones last year. So you see all them, that's all seeds, even though it looks like a pretty flower and stuff, but those are all seeds there. And if you let get to this point, you don't burn those and those release, you'll just battle and battle with them. So we'll go ahead and, like I said, we'll shovel out some of the ones we see right now and continue just trying to battle them. I said again, you can see the thorns even on that other big one I took out. I don't know if you probably may have noticed when I was trying to grab it, even though I got leather gloves on, it was still poking me through the leather gloves. So if you can, even just shovel them and load them up so you don't get poked. So as you can see, I went over there thinking maybe there was like 5 of them, and I probably cut out 12. As you just walk around out there, you'll just all of a sudden spot them, even small ones. But all of them will grow up with, get the big flowers on them. And I said, if you let those get to seeding and let them actually, those seeds blow out and everything, it's pretty bad. So we'll go ahead, get the ones on the other side, and I know of a few more where we could get. And like I said, we still got to drag this field, so hopefully it'll knock some of them out, and we'll just keep an eye on it. But let's go over here and get these other ones. I'll try to show you a little bit closer up. So I can walk over here and already identify this one's growing here. And we'll just kind of look around, see if we see any more. And of course, it's probably gonna, we won't see any more because now I'm trying to show you. But sometimes you'll get to the end. So, like I said last year, all along, so we got a drainage ditch that runs down behind that pile that we pushed up and goes out of the property. And so we had a bunch over there, and you could actually see the patterns in the fields of where maybe they blew in, because you know, you could just follow them, and then it kind of just stopped. Didn't get quite past the middle of this field, but so this might be like another one where we're kind of here at the edge, so I'm really not seeing anymore. But if you see where this one's at compared to the Kubota, and we're just on the other side of the Kubota clearing those ones off, I said you kind of see the blow pattern of maybe where the seeds came. So, but now that we're looking, I spotted one more right here. So he said all of a sudden they'll just pop up when you're looking. And I've been out here spraying them, and all we do is a spot spray. Like I would come here and I'd just spray that one, and it'll die right there. Like I said, the grass around it would die a little bit, but it wouldn't kill the whole area. But like, I'd go spray an area, sit there and spray, spot spray them, and then I'd come back just to look, and you'd see in between ones you sprayed where there's another one that you just didn't see. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and get these 2 out of here, get them loaded up. It's probably all we'll clean up today on them. That's all I'm seeing, big ones. Well, we got the ones over there. I'll just go get those and take care of them. But like I said, if you start seeing these thistles on your property, you need to try to get them off, or they'll take it over. So please like, subscribe, leave us a comment.